Where'd he gone?
Cold. Hemingway.
Where's the rest of the stuff?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map. I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn vets gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here?
கம்மா கேஸ் 4 பேர் பார்த்துருக்கீங்க மறக்காம லைக் போட்டு
That
பாருங்க
was you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out-of-towners. I wonder
Yeah,
what
voice
they were
கேக்குதா, bro?
doing sneaking around the woods at night.
பாய் வாய்ஸ் கேக்குதா இல்லையா
Pretty suspicious.
நான் பேசுறது
Not that
கேக்குதா
we have
கேக்குதுன்னா
anything
ஒரு
against
மெசேஜ்
city
போட்டுடுங்க
folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
பாய் வாய்ஸ் கேக்குதா பாய் கொம்மன் பாய் ஹலோ வாய்ஸ் கேட்கலையா என்ன
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. Alice technique. To sift through clues and work the case. The facts are on the board. Saga Anderson.
Easy, right?
Saga Anderson.
My partner Thornton.
வாய்ஸ் கேக்குதா ப்ரோ
Sneaking around the
கேக்குது நீங்க தான் பேச மாட்டீங்க எதுவுமே ஓகே கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணியாச்சு வாய்ஸ் கேக்குது
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking
ஏன்
another
பாய்
look.
மெசேஜ் போட மாட்டற கொம்மன் பாய்
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey.
பாய் எப்படி
You're
இருக்கு
putting me in
கேம்
charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
இதான் அவனோட கடைசி கேஸ் ஆன இதுக்கு அப்புறம்
Real
அவ்வளவுதான்
funny, Anderson.
எப்படி அந்த கேஸ்ல அவனை முடிச்சிருவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
கமெண்ட் கேஸ் 5 பேர் பார்த்துட்டு மறக்காம லைக் போட்டு பாருங்க லைவ் வேற ஒரு 4 தடவை 1 2 தடவை 4 தடவை கட்டாய் வந்துருச்சு அப்பா மனசே விட்டுட்டேன் இருந்தாலும் இன்னைக்கு லைவ் வேலைக்கு போயிட்டு லைவ் போடல சரி இதையா போட்டு உங்களை என்டர்டெயின் பண்ணலான்ட்டு 5வது அட்டெம்ப்ட் இந்த
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
வேலையை செய்யடா சும்மா பேசிட்டே போற போடா சீர்மா
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like
மலையில
home.
நனையாத வாழ்க்கை
You
என்ன
think the local
வாழ்க்கை
law had the sense to put up a
டயலாகா
tarp?
போடுறாங்க
If they did, next coffee's on me.
you and me here together at the murder site
No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
Damn it, dear, can I make it, Mulligan?
இவன் தான் அந்த பைத்தியக்காரனோட ஃப்ரெண்டு போல ஜெனரல் ஸ்டோர்
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
இதே தர
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
consistent with previous murder இருக்கலாம் இங்க இருக்கோம் டிஸ்கவர்ட் மேப் இவ்வளோ மேப் டிஸ்கவர் பண்ணுமா ரைட்டு you can collect clues from the body.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed.
Tape போட்டு சுத்தி
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
துட்டிக்க அப்படியே துட்டிங்க தானே New clue discovered can be placed and open the questions. F case. என்னடா அது என்ன சோதனை வை வந்து கோல் ஒன்று இப்போ இந்த இமேஜ் எப்படி பிடிச்சி எடுத்துட்டு போய் அங்கே போடுறது? மூவ் ஐட்டம் ட்ராப் வந்து ஏய் எங்கேயா போய் ஒட்டிக்கின்னு தொலையேன், சாவடிக்காத.
Think.
Can be placed on the open question. பையே கன்சிஸ்டன்ட் இருக்கியா ப்ரோ? நாங்கள் தான் ப்ரோ. கண்ட்ரோல் newly discovered clue can be placed onto the open question.
Keep trying.
கமான் 5 பேர் பார்த்துட்டே மறக்காம லைக் போட்டு வரேங்க. கேஸ் எடுத்துங்க வைக்கிறது. ஏய் என்னடி இது அங்க போய் தான் உட்காந்து தொலையா அந்த பின்ல மாட்டுறது கூடவா இதெல்லாம் என்னடா இது matches other cases.
Doesn't look right.
நாங்கதான் ப்ரோ இருக்கியா ப்ரோ ரெஸ்டட் பை ஸ்பைட் கிரியேட்டர் வாங்க வாங்க வெல்கம் டு ப்ரோ கேக்குதா பாய் நான் பேசுறது அதுக்குள்ள மேல வைக்கணும் சாப்பிட்டான் பாய் என்ன வெறி ஏத்துது ப்ரோ அது. எப்படியாவது கேக்குது பாய். எப்படி முடிக்குதுன்னு தெரியாம கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன். ஏய் என்ன ப்ரோ மிஷின் தரானுங்க இவனுங்க? அதெல்லாம் இதுல பின்ல மாட்டுறதுலாம் ஒரு மிஷினா ப்ரோ? ஏன் ப்ரோ இப்படி பண்றானுங்க? அப்படியே போ போ இந்த பக்கம் போ இந்த பக்கம் போ. லுக் அரவுண்ட். இது என்ன தட்டு மாதிரி எப்படியே இதை மாட்டிட்டேன்.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know
bro
about.
அந்த பின்ன இவங்களே தான் மாட்டனானா ப்ரோ? அந்த பின்ன மாட்டதெல்லாம் ஒரு வேலையா ப்ரோ? யார் ப்ரோ இவனுங்க? சாப்பிட்டியா பாய்? நீ சாப்பிட்டியா பாய்? கொம்பன் பாய். Talk to someone. Killer. Find the evidence. அது தெரிஞ்சா நான் ஏன்டா இங்க வந்து இதெல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்க போறேன்? பிடிக்கிறேன். கண்டுபிடிக்கிறேன்.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
இங்க பாரு கிங்லி விங்லின்னு வந்து படுத்துட்டு இருக்கான் போனமாயிட்டு. இங்க பாருங்க அவனோட ஹார்ட் பாருங்க. கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி வந்திருக்கணுமே, நெஞ்சை கிழிச்சு உன்னை கொலை பண்ணிட்டானுங்க பாவம்.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Fighting creator, welcome to stream, bro.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
You can be discovered by speaking to people as well by examining your surroundings.
So you knew our victim?
Him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Yeah, what happened after he got fired? So he's been missing since 2010. என்ன கேக்குறலாம்? சரி,
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Bye,
Certainly
நான்
fits the
reels
pattern.
போடுறேன். பாத்துட்டு
Makes me
பயந்துறாத.
wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
என்ன பாய் சாப்பிட்ட?
Depression
நானா
led
பாய்?
to booze,
Fish
booze
குழம்பு.
led to
வெறும் குழம்பு மட்டும்
paranoia.
தான் சாப்பிட்டேன்.
He got some
Fish
wild
சாப்பிட மாட்டேன்.
ideas in
குழம்பு
his
மட்டும்
head.
எனக்கு போதும்.
Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
என்னது இது அங்க ஏதோ இருக்கு? என்ன இது?
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
என்ன இது? இருங்க. சரக்கு பாட்டில்.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
இது என்னடா?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
வேற என்ன?
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display?
நீங்க அத பாத்தீங்களா?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
வேற ஏதாவது.
I had to review the clues.
அப்புறம் பாய் நீ தான் போய் சொல்லணும். அப்புறம் வேற என்ன?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
உமன் பாய் அப்புறம் நீ என்ன பாய் சாப்பிட்ட? வேற என்ன பண்றது? என்ன பண்ணலாம் சார்? போமா?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
வாங்க நண்பர்களே, எல்லோரும் ஒண்ணா போலாம். 4 பேர் சும்மா கதற இவனை வெட்டானுங்க.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
என்ன பண்ணும்? Confuse follow steps. Continue. Okay. இதானடா புது பிரச்சனையா இருக்கு. இல்ல எப்படா கண்டுபிடிப்பேன், எத்தனை கொடுத்து வச்சிருக்கீங்க. இது என்ன எப்படி போய் ஓபன் பண்றது இத? போங்கடா. ஓ
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. A creepy twig sculpture?
ஓ இந்த இதுவா? இப்படி இருக்குமோ? அந்த சிம்பிள் தானே? ஓகே அவ்வளோதான். ஐ இந்த ஷேப் தான் எல்லா இடத்துலையும் இருக்கு. பாய் இந்த கேமு ரொம்ப இதுவாக இருக்கு, ராவடியாக இருக்கு. ப்ரோ கொம்பன் ப்ரோ ஏதாவது ஐடியா இருந்தால் கொடு ப்ரோ. உனக்கு எந்த ஷேப் ப்ரோ பிடிச்சிருக்கு இதில்? பொட்டி இருக்கு, ஆனால் அப்போ அந்த பொட்டிக்கு வந்து கீ என்ன கீ எப்படி வைக்கிறதுன்னு தெரியல. B. You can use B to activate Saga's flashlight.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Let's this be a warning to you fellow tree passer. They say the lake is something formed by putting volcano or volcanoes at least in wake. But what if that's not true? What if something else, something less natural? Second day drawing water. Right. வேற என்ன இருக்கு? குஜால் சார் இருக்காங்க போல இங்கே. தின்றதுக்கு என்ன வச்சிருக்கீங்களாடா?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
இதில் வந்து அந்த இது டவுனில் போட்டிருக்கு. இருக்குமோ? வெளிச்சமாயிருச்சு அதுக்குள்ள. ஓ, இருக்காதான் இருக்கா? ஏய் வந்து ஒரு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணலாம்டா, அங்கேயே நிக்கிறீங்க அப்படியே.
But you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
அந்த பொறம்போ கூப்பிட்றான், போய் போக வேண்டியதான். இவனு ரெண்டு பேரும் அங்கே நின்று சொக்கா வேடிக்கை பார்த்துட்டு இருப்பானாலும் நம்ம மட்டும் போய் தேடணுமா? ஒரு ஹெல்ப் கூட பண்ண மாட்டாங்க வந்து. எங்கே இவனுக்கு போயிட்டானுங்க? ஏய் எங்கடா விட்டு போயிட்டீங்க தனியா? இங்கே கூப்பிட்டானுங்க, நான் வரல, விட்டுட்டு ஓட்டானுங்க.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Makes sense. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Missing person, mutual person.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Nightingale.
It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
The lake that's not a lake.
Bro.
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Shanks, आया यो उन्हें theater में आया यो नया game இது பயமாகுது
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
நீங்க என்ன புடுங்க போறா வாடா கூட டேய் நல்லா ஓல் போடுறான் பாயன் நீ மிச்சர் சாப்பிட தான் வந்தியா
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
ஏய் உள்ள போ உள்ள போ உள்ள போ உள்ள போ உள்ள போ. என்னடா சவுண்ட்? சாத்திர லைட் ஆஃப் பண்ணி பாப்போம் எப்படி இருக்குன்ட்டு. ஓகே. சாப்பிட்டேன். என்ன வாய்ஸ் மட்டும் கேட்குது, ஆளை காணோம். ஐயோ இது ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் போட்டிருக்கேன்ல அதனால. ஓ என்னவே தெரியலையா? இது என்ன கூட்ட எழுத்துல எழுதியிருப்பானோ? என்ன பண்றது இப்ப?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the
நாளைக்கு
movies.
குடும்பஸ்தன் போடியா? குடும்பஸ்தன் போடணுமா? அப்படின்னா என்னது ப்ரோ இது? ஓ கூட வந்து பீஸ் எங்கேயா விட்டுட்டு போயிட்டியா? மூச்சு பேச்சே இல்லாம இருக்கானே அவன்.
Welcome back, Anderson.
எதாவது கிடைச்சதா? தின்ற பண்ற எதாவது கிடைச்சதா? நீ என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்ச? நான் 2 கண்டுபிடிச்சேன். நீ என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்ச?
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
ஏய் கண்டுபிடுறாடி.
It is kind of creepy though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
மூவியா?
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
இரியா இப்பதா பேய் வரணும் இரியா. நைட் நீ தூங்கவே கூடாது
A
இரியா.
page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
கமானியஸ் 4 பேர் பாத்தீங்க மறக்காம லைக்
Killer left
பண்ணுங்க.
a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
ஓசா.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing
Hey.
a sick game with us.
Yeah,
You're right.
right.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சோம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து இதை கண்டுபிடிச்சோம் அப்புறம் வந்து இதை கண்டுபிடிச்சோம்
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
சரி வேற
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
If you are stuck on or unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the mind place.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
It's close to my chest now. Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
இப்போ பேய் வரப்போதே தெரியலையே. தேங்க்ஸ் ப்ரோ. இருக்கியா ப்ரோ?
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
என்ன பண்ணலாம்?
Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
இது எனக்கு எங்க கிடைச்சது? Who left this?
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
எங்கே போனோம்? மேப் என்ன பண்ணுது? இது ஷார்ட்கட்டுன்னா மேப் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி எப்படி பார்க்குறது? அவள் ஏதோ சொன்னானே எங்கேயோ போகணுன்ட்டு பிச்சர்ட்டு எங்கேயோ போய் ஏதோ எடுக்க சொன்னான். பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட். Remember, you can quick access the map without entering the main place. B main place.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
இந்த இடத்துக்கு மர்டர் இந்த இடத்துல நடந்திருக்கு. நான் இங்கே சுற்றிட்டு இருக்கேன். லாஸ்ட் ஸ்கிட் ப்ரோ. வாங்க ப்ரோ. வெல்கம் சீன் ப்ரோ.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need
toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading. Maybe I should call David, see how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep. Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more.
Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. This is a good case so far, don't you think?
Cases aren't good or bad, Anderson. They're just cases.
Okay, sure. But you have to admit, this one is particularly interesting. They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type. Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got. Chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome. Did you get lost, Anderson?
கமெண்ட் கைஸ் 3 பேர் பார்த்துட்டீங்க மறக்காம லைக் போட்டு பாருங்க
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
ஷாங்க்ஸ் ப்ரோ இருக்கியா ப்ரோ? எங்க ப்ரோ போன? While knock to ground, use torch to avoid follow contact. This will also allow you to get back to your feet quicker.
I've never seen killers.
சேவ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு அந்த இது வரைக்கும் வந்துச்சு, இந்த பாயிண்ட் வரைக்கும். என்னன்னு தெரியல, எனக்கு செம்மையா குளிருது சும்மாவே. இன்னும் என்னெல்லாம் செய்ய காத்திருக்க இந்த கேம். கேம் ஹார்ட் டிஸ்க்ல இருக்கனால கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோவா இருக்கு. இதுல லேப்டாப்ல இருந்தா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா இருக்கும். டபுள் மடங்கு ஃபாஸ்டா இருக்கும் சேவ் ஆகுது. சேவ் ஆகுது மட்டும் தான் கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஆகுது. நாளைக்கு கண்டென்ட் கிடைச்சாச்சு. இதுல இருந்து கண்டென்ட்லாம் எடுத்து போட்டுற வேண்டியதான் நாளைக்கு. கேம் முடிக்க எவ்வளவு
Reach
நேரம்
out
ஆகுதோ
so
தெரியல.
directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these...
சீக்கிரமா சேவ் ஆவேன்.
hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
நான் என்ன பண்ணோம்?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float, will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
Charlie.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect really.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
But better. Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
Oh dear. Cute.
Hello. How's it going?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't believe that happened.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Profiling will help me find a way forward.
Good to see you.
I'm missing something. I should try profiling.
Hi.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Hey.
Profiling will give me the answers.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions? Trash, garbage, refuse, call it what you will. I will make it disappear.
குப்பத்தொட்டியில் சேர சொல்கிறோன்னோ.
The world may be drowning in its own waste, but not this town. Not as long as I'm here guarding the streets, keeping them safe, keeping them clean.
Trash does not belong in your lives, nor does it belong on the streets, people.
Profiling is the key.
A pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty. This is where the action is. Careful crossing the road. Jaywalking. The bane of my existence.
Take care now.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you who are just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour.
Come on, Saga. Time to get back to work. Profiling may give me the answers I need.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch. But someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping? They went nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
Hi.
I should make sure I've gotten everything out of profiling. No. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of cost happening with beverages is going over today?
I need to figure this out with profiling. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
This is exactly why I hate small
You know how touchy these rural types can be.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. That's not right. Nah.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Hello. How's it going? We're getting some more new folks in town, I see.
dinner சாப்பிடணும்.
Rest easy, buddy. I can't get through this.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these... hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
ஆனா பொங்கல் ப்ரோ இது ஒரு பேய் கேம் ப்ரோ. ஹாரர் கேம் ப்ரோ. அட பொங்கல் ப்ரோ. போயிட்டு நாளைக்கா வரேன். தூக்கம் வருது. வேலைக்கு போயிட்டு வந்தேன். ஜொமேட்டோ போயிட்டு. 11 மணிக்கு தான் வந்தேன். அப்புறம் டைம் வந்தா இது பண்ணி பாருங்க. இந்த லைவ் அப்படியே கொஞ்சம் இது பண்ணி பாருங்க. இந்த லைவுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு லைவ் போட்டிருப்பேன். அது 20 மினிட்ஸ் தான் இருக்கும். அதோட ஸ்டார்ட்டிங் மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் நேரம் பாருங்களேன். சாப்பிட்டாச்சா ப்ரோ? பாய் ப்ரோ, பாய் ப்ரோ. போயிட்டு வரேன், நாளைக்கு வரேன். மண்டே எல்லாம் திரும்பி வந்துடுறேன் பழைய மாதிரியா. ஓகே ப்ரோ, குட் நைட். தூங்க போறேன் நான்.